Hello Year 7s, welcome back to another online lesson with Miss Mac TV. Now in today's lesson, first of all, I'm just going to clarify what you did last lesson in our task worksheet, and then we're going to move on to your next lesson outline. Now last lesson you came on to this task worksheet and you brainstormed some potential problems in your life that you want to solve by making something that will help you. So what you ended up doing was writing in your problems here. So we wrote problems and you made a list of 5 problems, and then underneath that you had your solutions and you listed your 5 solutions for your 5 problems. Now, if you remember last time, I said that one of my problems was muddy boots after a football game. And my solution for that was creating a tool to scrape the mud off easily. So I can get rid of this solution section here because I've written my solution just here next to my problem, so it's nice and easy to read. You can do it the other way, how I did it first, that's fine, or you can do it like this too. Okay, so that's what we did last lesson. Now this lesson we're going to scroll down and we're going to have a read of the next section. So it says, before you start thinking about solutions to your problem, it's important to consider what a successful solution will look like. Watch the video to find out more. So I want you now to go and watch this video, Defining Success Crash Course Kids. Now that you've watched that video, I'll give you some handy tips about how to write your success criteria. So success criteria are criteria that we create which will help us understand whether or not our invention has actually been successful. Now, an easy way to write a success criteria is to write it as if it's an I can statement. So for example, a success criteria that I could write for my muddy boot invention could be, I know it's successful when I can successfully scrape off all/most mud from my boots. Okay, so that's an example of one success criteria. Another success criteria I could write is I can use the research I collected to inform my making processes. So that basically means that I'm using the research that I found to help me build or construct my product. So this is an example of 2 criteria. I want you to have 3 different success criteria yourself. Okay, so 3 success criteria in this in this ask section. So ask in the ask section. Okay, now once we've finished our success criteria, we can move into the imagine section. So let's have a read. There's often more than one solution to a problem. Watch the video to find out how engineers think of multiple solutions. So go and watch this video now. Okay, so you're probably thinking, it says brainstorm multiple solutions to your problem. I've already done that because I asked you to do it in this first ask section. And you are correct. So what I want you to do now is I want you to expand on them. So for example, up here I said my problem was my muddy boots after football games, and I'm going to create a tool to scrape the mud off easily. So I'm going to copy that and I'm going to paste it in here. Paste. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to try and start thinking of some ways that I could actually put together this tool. Okay, so the way I'm kind of envisioning my tool is it's kind of looking like some kind of wooden stick with some kind of a brush on the end, like a hard brush. So I'll just write hard brush for now. But then there might actually be a little scraping tool on the end as well, so kind of like a spatula or fork kind of thing. So I'm going to write spatula and fork. So these are some ideas that I'm having about my scraping tool. Okay, so I've listed them all down. So again, I just want you to do this for the one problem that you are going to solve. You don't have to do it for each 5 of the problems that you listed up here. You only have to do it for the one problem that you have chosen to solve. So the same problem that you wrote your success criteria for. Okay? Okay, once you've done that, I want you to go ahead and hit save. And that brings us to the end of our lesson. So thank you for listening, and I will speak to you next lesson. Bye.